Hello friends, welcome back on ssbrocks and thanks for subscribing us. If you're not yet subscribed, so please subscribe. As we promised, today we are starting group planning exercise GPE, which is also known as military planning exercise MPE, and very soon we will cover SSB interview. Friends, to become an officer in armed force, one has to be recommended by a service selection board. For this, a candidate has to go through the interview, psychological test, and group test. The basis of group testing is six psychosociological principles, namely Gestalt, group development, social field, consistency, free association, and sociometry. Out of this, principle of group development in the basis of basic series. Group development is the process of development of an amorphous or unorganized group into a fully developed group. This process goes through the five overlapping stages of formation, exploration, competition, cooperation, and discipline. The group planning exercise incorporates the competition stage with elements of both exploration and cooperation. The task consists of a situational problem given to candidate on a model. The problem affords a selection of possible solutions and different ways of approach. This task is carried out in two phases. First one is individual planning phase and second one is group planning phase. The discussion in the group planning phase exercise is with specific purpose, which are: first point is to create interdependent interaction primitively in a social situation, and second point is to make an competitively interrelated with others with a view to achieve recognition of one's idea and plan in the group and to have the same accepted. The idea is to find a solution that is the best for everyone in the group to which all are committed. Group planning exercise basically cover in 5 stages and we are going to discuss all of them one by one. Friends, the first stage is introduction to model. Candidates are seated in the numerical sequences in U shape around the model. The GTO explains various features on the model and clarifies doubt about the same. Second stage is the narrative. The GTO reads out the story for the candidates. Third stage, reading of narrative by the candidates. The candidates are given 5 minutes to read the narrative from a pad kept next to each one of them. This is done to facilitate the candidates getting the details of the story firmly in their minds. Doubts, if are any, cleared by the GTO. Fourth stage, individual planning. Each candidate is required to record his independent plan on a paper in 10 minutes. No mutual discussion are allowed. At the end of 10 minutes, written work is collected by the GTO. Fifth and the last stage is group planning. During this stage, the candidates are required to discuss and to work out a group planning within 20 minutes. At the end of this, any one of the candidates is required to present the group plan to the GTO and explain on the plan on the model. Friends, I want to focus the points of consideration for designing of group planning exercise. So friends, please listen these points very carefully. Group planning exercise should be applicable to the group for which it is intended. The situation should be within the knowledge and experience of all the candidates and provide equal opportunity to exercise their imagination. No specialized knowledge should be required to find the solution to the problem given in group planning exercise. There should be a minimum of 3 workable situations to given problem. Friends, while writing the solution of problem and narration of group planning exercise, you must focus on the following points shown on the screen. These are: it should be simple, it should contain realistic problem, and should not be too long. Friends, are you aware what GTO observes during group planning exercise? If no, so don't worry. I'm going to discuss with you. During this task, the GTO observes ability to think constructively and imaginatively, ability to appreciate a situation both in detail and as a whole, extent of objectivity, open mindedness to the problem and others, goodwill towards others, contribution towards collective solution, planning and organizing ability, ability to convince others, and ability to cooperate or coordinate. So friends, are you ready to solve the first group planning exercise on the ssbrocks? I'm going to narrate the exercise. You keep your attention on the map shown on the screen and correlate the narration with the map. Therefore, you will get the whole narration on screen. You are a group of 8 students staying back in the college hostel near Pota village in Rampur district during the summer vacation to appear in the UPSC examination at Sitapur Center in evening session at 3 p.m. You have planned to go to Sitapur by 12:30 p.m. train from Pota railway station. There is an effective band called by major political party in the town and no commercial transport was plying on roads. The chowkidar informed you that BSNL technician of the local telephone exchange of the Pota village had come in his motorcycle and was requesting for the principal's official car, whose keys were with the school bus driver to go to Sitapur urgently and get mechanic and spares to repair the exchange that got burned because of high voltage. He had gone to Pota police chowki, but there was just one constable who was drunk, and others were out on duty at Rampur. Two of students, while returning to the college in the morning from a friend's house in Shera village, after staying for a night to study, took lift from a local politician going in the same direction. He offered the question paper of your exam for rupees 10,000 and said that the paper would be given at his farmhouse near Bela College village at 11:30 a.m. Just before dropping you near the college, he warned of dire consequences if they informed anybody. Two students, while coming from home to college by the morning train to appear in the exam, found a briefcase in their vacant compartment. They got down at Pota station, brought the briefcase with them. When you all opened the briefcase in college, you find that besides some magazine etc., it contained rupees 10,000, admit card of CAT for Rampur Center scheduled at 2 p.m. and driving license of Rampur RTO. The driver of the college bus, who was the only college employee staying within the campus that day besides two old chowkidars, came running to you and informed that his wife, who was 8.5 months pregnant and developed pains, she was to be admitted in the hospital after 1 week. Time now is 10:30 a.m. What will you do? Friends, now you can read the narration which is already on screen. Read it properly and correlate with the map shown. Friends, now make the following list of data to solve the problem as shown on screen. First one is the list of problems as per their priority. Second one is the list of resources. Third one is the list of hidden or additional resources. For your hint, list of all these is already uploaded on our Google Plus account and link on the same is given below in description. So friends, best of luck and solve this group planning exercise and be ready for the next group planning exercise. For more practice, subscribe SSB Rocks for daily updates. Like, share and recommend SSB Rocks to your friends also. You can also follow us on our Google Plus and Twitter account as detailed shown on the screen. Best of luck, SSB Rocks!